Hello, everybody. It's Rich Champagne here with you. We're back once again in the wonderful world of my wife threw out my card collection, so I bought a dump to find them all. Now, there's been a small update to this game since the last time that we played, and it looks like the things that they did in this update, they made the trash pickup faster. As you can see, the cart has been enlarged. So this is not the same cart that we had before, and it's been made easier to handle. Beer no longer flies off when it's picked up. The teleport no longer breaks regular trash items. The cart no longer hovers or floats in the air, and the scale of some rare items has been adjusted. So we'll get to see. I'm really interested in seeing the cart and seeing what that's going to be like, because that was always one of our biggest challenges so far, and hopefully it's going to be a lot easier to use going forward. We're also going to take a look here and see what the trash pickup seems like here now, because they said that that is better than it was. My sounds are also very loud, so let's turn that down a bit. All right, there we go. And resume. I'm trying to determine if this feels faster than it was. I mean, it might be a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to actually get a drink there. I meant to throw this bag away. All right. And at some point, we're going to see what it's going to be like to actually use this, the teleporter. I'm going to be interested to see how far away we have to go to actually use it. Because I mean, it's not from the front of this pile. We actually have to get further back into the pile to use it. But the question becomes, how far back do we need to go? So we'll attempt to find that out as we get through here. We're also going to try and maybe do a better job at clearing the pile out and not like just clear it out in a happenstance manner. So we're going to try and not have a giant random scattered pile of stuff like we did on the first one. Hopefully we'll be able to do a good job with that. Just try and take care of all the stuff that's down low before we like go digging into it too far. And we might even find some of the valuables in the process of that. Okay. And so far I've been doing pretty good at actually getting this stuff into the garbage can. Better than I thought it would. Yeah, and it's all this stuff that just kind of rolls. It's like we got like rotten cabbages or something in here. I mean, I don't know what those things are. It looks a lot like a cabbage or an artichoke or something. I don't know exactly what. Whatever it is, it's not anything that we want. That much I can say for sure. It does not look good. All right, yeah, and especially the pizza. The pizza really looks rancid. I keep on drinking the beer when I don't mean to be drinking the beer. I mean to be just throwing the bag away. So, just getting confused with my controls. As is usually the case with me. But on we go. Again, just trying to work this part of the pile. Just trying to not have a whole bunch of stuff that is, like, floating around like we did on the first one. It does feel like we are collecting stuff a lot more quickly, even when we're aiming low. So that is good. Oh, shoot, we got stuff that rolled all the way over there. Like some kind of a can or something. Okay. We got $5,000. So we will maybe do another power upgrade just to see if we can make our collection even better than it already is. I mean, it's already pretty darn good, but let's go in here. Check out our upgrades. Power, $3,300. Yeah, let's do that. I'm good with that. And just continue on with the pile. Yeah, I mean, we've knocked out a good portion of the front of this. Just from aiming low. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to try and throw this at the cart. That didn't work. So maybe we got to be a little bit closer. So if I do that, you can throw it full force and it will land in the cart. That seems to be maybe what I need to do. All right, not enough energy, no problem. Just means more beer is necessary. I do see another valuable here. So grab the cart. Now if I do this, that was odd. Okay, what did that thing do? That was so weird. And then I drank another beer. I'm just wasting money, $30 at a time. Okay, so there's the valuable. All right, so we're just going to do that. It's actually going to sit this time. All right. Some of them still seem a little bit strange in terms of going into the cart. Would you please stop drinking beer, Rusty? Please stop it. Please stop. Oh, and then I threw the bag over there. Seriously, I don't know why I keep on thinking F is like throw the bag. I must be tired. That's all I can figure. That or just had too much beer. One or the other. Either can be true. All right. But the power is really flying now. And we are making major headway. Now again, right click, throw the bag. Do not hit F until it tells you you're out of energy. There's, oh, a Clippy. So if we take Clippy, just throw it right there. That's perfect. And next chance I get, I am going to see whether or not we are now far enough away that we can then use the R key to activate the portal and throw things in using this portal function. We may need to be even further back, but it's worth trying. These tires are valuable. So we're going to throw that into there. So bag is full. R? Nope, still got to be further away from the house. So we can still apparently throw that just like that. Will it roll in? No. Maybe I got to aim a little bit lower. I was hoping that we'd be able to get it, that portal from where we are. But maybe that's in the very, very back pile. That's all I can figure. So if I aim a little bit lower, will that get it there? Yeah, we just got to aim lower. Okay, good to know. So you can't get too much arc on it, because if you get too much, then it's not going to it's not going to go the distance. We have not found any cards in this pile yet. Will that roll all the way? Wow, got a little bit of an assist from the other one, which is cool. There's another valuable. Throw that in there. So yeah, it's easy to throw things in from a distance, and it is nice that that cart is bigger, because that definitely helps out. Yeah, look at those throws. That's good. Now, in the very first pile that we had, we collected 6 cards. I'll be very interested to see exactly how many we might have in this one. Hopefully it'll be another 6. Could be more, could be less. We don't know for sure. But we're definitely making a good amount of progress here. And it's definitely in large part because of that power boost that we've got there. All right, here's another valuable. So just throw it there. It actually lands nicely. Is that enough there? Okay, perfect. Just rolled right into the side. Very nice. And I could use the dog. I know I definitely could use the dog services to help me out with this. I'm just trying to do as much as I can without having to spend the money on the dog. I mean, dog's cheap. It's not a lot of money. $30 is not a lot of cash. I mean, I spend that much on beer, so I certainly could have the dog help me out. But for me, it's more fun just to kind of like dig through everything and see what we can find on our own. Unless I'm just getting impatient and trying to actually make something happen. All right, my throws are really getting horrible here. I mean, I don't feel like I'm short arming that one that much, but I've not had much success on my past 2 here. All right, we're keeping all of the garbage in front of us. Unlike last time, where it just felt like we were going in a giant scatter, and it's like, oh, here's some garbage there, there's some garbage there. All right, is that good? All right, perfect. I found my arm again. At least for now. Not found a card, but I found my arm. There's another valuable there. Can I pick up the valuable? I can. Cool. That will not fall into the cart. Let's try that again. Okay, that works. Oh, and the bag is full. So, again, full throw. And let's take this stuff and put it in here, because I don't know how many valuables I've got, and I've got a concern that I might have too many. Wow, $1,525. That is a lot. So $5,900, we can probably get another couple of upgrades. For sure we can. More energy, more beer. Yeah, let's do that. It's 5,400. We're almost halfway now on our energy and beer capacity. which is good. And that is a... So what does that say? Triangle what? Let's take a look at that again. Triangle, if I drop it down, can we see what that says? Triangle something. I just can't read the rest of it. And unfortunately with the garbage bag, can I drop it in there and see it? Triangle, what do you say? Someone's going to have to let me know what that says, because I cannot figure it out, and I can't move the garbage bag quickly enough to get the answer. It's triangle something. So yeah, if you know what it is, leave me a message in the comments, and then we'll all know, because I'm not figuring out what it is. It may be another joke, like the Alpha 3 joke, which is apparently a reference to Half-Life 3, which has apparently been in development for 20 plus years, I guess, and that's like the joke of it, which I didn't know because I'm not familiar with that, but there's a lot of things that I'm not familiar with, so that doesn't surprise me. All right, throw that there. Okay, cool. Still looking for our first card. I mean, that thing looks like it's a balloon. Oh, come on, get there. Get there! Nope, just short. Oh, I was out of energy. That was my problem. All right, the pile... Yeah, we might be... I think it's safe to say that we're about a third of the way through this pile. Just based on how far we pushed the thing back so far. And it feels like, yeah, we're at the top of it, and everything keeps on tumbling down. Nothing magically goes into the swimming pool, which is good. I mean, I don't think it really matters all that much, but it's good that we don't have to fish anything out of there. Bag is full. I wonder if I can get a couple of those to knock... Maybe I might be able to bowl one of those in. Try some curling, see if I can get a deflection. Potentially. All right. Bag's full again. All right, let's see if I can knock one of these guys in. No. I hopped right over it. Okay. We will eventually get there. I'm getting one of those in there. That flew into there. That I'm pretty sure is not a valuable. A masonry brick is not going to count as a valuable item. It was trying to escape. We were not going to have that. So, all right, I've still got 4 beers left in my inventory. All right, can we knock one of those in this time? No, I'm throwing too hard. On a direct line, it works quite well. There's another mask. Okay, that's valuable. And yeah, we're at the point now where we can just like chuck things straight into the cart. That may have happened before, but I just never had any luck with that myself. There we go. Now we got 2 of them in there. Got a successful deflection on that one. It's another one of those that got rejected. Got denied by the carts. That time we're good. Okay. Continuing on. All right, here's another one of these things. What does this say? Triangle what? Why can I not... So turn... I can't turn it. Triangle factory. Oh, okay. So you don't have to tell me in the comments what that says anymore. Because we figured it out. So for all those of you who already left a comment, we figured it out a little bit later. But thank you for leaving me a comment. I do appreciate it. Not sure what the reference is there. I'm sure that there's some kind of a joke. So if anyone knows what the joke is with a triangle factory, feel free to let me know what that is. Because I don't know that either. There's something there. I'm just not... I am not keen to what it is. Alright, continuing on. Still looking for card number 1. As we continue hacking away at our pile here. And how are we doing on money? $4,000, so we're getting close to another round of upgrades. I mean, we could get even more power. Now, that time I took completely short-armed that throw. That or I just had too much, I might have had too much arc on it. That is possible. Yeah, maybe I'll get another power upgrade. because we are really enjoying that. Yeah, these are not going the distance. I might just be letting go of the power just a little fast, perhaps. Let's go here again. More power for 4,050. Yeah, I'm good with that. We'll do that. Eventually, I need to get a bigger garbage bag. I think it'll be the next thing we do. That is a valuable. That says, I love hunting. Can we turn it at all? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to do the middle mouse button, the middle mouse wheel. It's not working. If I look there, it looks like it's supposed to be the guy, like the dog that's sitting in the room on fire and it's saying, this is fine. But instead, this one says, I love hunting. Again, might be a joke somewhere that I just don't know what it is. Another tire, which is valuable. So it's nice that they made the cart bigger because that definitely helps with things like those tires, which in our previous cart, that was not going to work at all. We might have gotten one tire in our last cart, but now that they've fixed that up, it's a lot better. And we can get a lot more in there. There's another cup. And another one of you guys, whatever you are. That is the one thing. They don't tell you what anything is anymore like it was in the demo. And you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Because the names that they had of them were kind of strange. And again, just doing our best to try and keep everything in front of us, not let anything get behind us. And also trying to get the garbage all the way to the bin. Let me move the cart out of the way, because the cart does make it a little bit harder to throw things. I feel like I'm running around the cart. Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't catch the cart at all. So maybe you got to aim at the side, and then it'll catch it if you aim at the side. But if you aim, like, completely over it, it might not get it, so if you throw it from here, the cart may not catch it. Still trying to figure it out. Another card! There we go. First one in the pile. What do we got? It's another creation. So we got a sprig bit. Whatever you are. Whatever it is, goes over there into our creation side. Creations now outnumber streamers 4-3. We'll see if we can get a tie with our next card. All right. It goes there. And again, our next upgrade is going to be a bigger garbage bag, which I think cost about $1,800. There's another card. So what's it going to be? Is it another creation? It is. So this is a chill orb. So now it's creations 5 and streamers 3. So we're gonna have to even this up here pretty soon. The creations are definitely getting an early edge in terms of the collectibles. All right, bags full. Is that going to get there? Yes. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's sell our valuables so that way I can get money to get a bigger garbage bag. So garbage bag, $1,900. That works. Drop that off and continue on our journey. Okay, out of energy. Oh, and I'm out of beer. Okay. Been a while. Right, good there. Go ahead and drink one. Grab that, grab that. And away we go. I wonder how close we'll be able to get to getting this entire pile taken care of in the space of a normal episode. I mean, we're 20 minutes in at this point. So we might be able to get a decent amount of this. With as much as we're picking up at one time. See how it goes. All right, bags full. Continuing on. And now not enough energy. So yeah, the next round I think we're going to do more energy and more beer to compensate for the fact that we now have bigger garbage bags. It's another Clippy. Eventually we'll get it once we get all the garbage around it clear. There we go. There's our Clippy buddy. Throw him in there. There's another one right there too. So 2 of those. Is that going to make it? Yep. Perfect. And we're getting about just short of $300 a bag now in garbage value, which is good. In terms of achievements, I think we're at like, how many achievements are we at now? Let's take a look. Where are we in the achievement game? We've unlocked 12. There are 9 achievements left to go before we have that all completed. And with a game like this, I mean, this isn't going to be one that you're going to get a whole lot of time out of, I don't think. I mean, it feels like we've gone a pretty good portion of the way so far, and we're just on our 3rd episode here. But that's no problem. It's all about the fun. That's the biggest part. And I'm enjoying this again. This is a nice kind of chill game. Just a collect game, make yourself stronger, and then be able to collect faster, make yourself stronger, and be able to collect faster, and so on and so on and so on. Wash, rinse, repeat. And I enjoy games like this. All right, that goes there. I'm also interested in seeing like what a bigger cart's going to look like. Just for the fun of it. I mean, our cart right now is a good size, so I don't really feel like I need to get it, but at the same time, I'm intrigued to see what it might be like. So I might spend some money on a bigger one just for the laughs. Even if it's not going to be a massive help to us. But just to see, I mean, given the fact that our current cart is the size that it is, and we have a lot of cart upgrades left to us, what can another one be like? But at the same time, I do want to also increase my storage if I do that. Because again, we want to have those. Actually, we don't really need to worry about that now. So maybe the better thing is to increase the storage and then increase the cart. Because our cart definitely feels like it can hold more than we could possibly put into storage. So we may go about it that way. And how much is a storage upgrade? Let's take a look. How much we need there. Actually, let's grab the cart, sell all the stuff in there for another 1,400. We should be able to get another storage upgrade, I would think. Yeah. Oh no, $5,000. No, cannot. It'd be $4,000 for a bigger cart. So we're not going to do the cart yet. We'll do the storage first, and then we'll come back and potentially do the cart. All right. Back into the pile we go. 2 carts found, both of them creations. So still looking for our first streamer in the pile here. See if we can find one without too much of a fuss. Oh, that's gonna roll just to the side. Oh, wow, it just made it. I didn't think that one was gonna get there. Willpower saved it, I do believe. All right, that was that. Continuing on. Will that make it? Yep, will. There's another bat valuable there. Okay. Let's take a look at the top of the pile. All right, still working our way. Still working our way through, but I still feel like we're at least more than halfway through this thing. I could be wrong, but I'm just going on a hunch here. Okay, let's increase our storage. Drop that off. Go here. Storage, $5,000 for a whole lot of storage space at this point. So, should be able to go quite some time without having to go back and put anything into storage. I mean, especially given the size of our cart now. And when we get close, we will need to get our next pile, just to make sure that we acquire it. Because as someone pointed out, we could run ourselves into a situation where we have enough. If you wait too long, you could acquire a pile and then leave yourself with no money to actually, like, do anything somehow. Is the bag full? Yeah, the bag's full. Or you could get a whole bunch of, no, I said that the wrong way. You could empty out a pile, leave yourself, get plenty of upgrades, and then leave yourself with not enough money to actually buy another pile, which could be bad. A whole bunch of upgrades and nothing to then sort through because you've cleared out your previous pile and then can't afford another one. So we're going to avoid doing that as well. That was an astute observation that I obviously did not think about. Something like that potentially happening. We have found no birds in this pile either. I'm sure there is one, but we've yet to come across one here. And while I'm at it and talking about piles, we should see exactly how much another pile is going to be. So let's check that out. If we were to go back, somehow that can went flying that direction. The piles here, 6,800 and 3,200. Wow. And then back there is $9,500. So we got, oh man, we got a lot more in this pile than I thought. So, all right. I was feeling better about things than I really should have. From the front, it looked good. However, when you get around to the back, it's not so good, or get around to the side. All of a sudden, you realize you've got a lot more to go than you initially thought. But that's okay. We shall continue on here. The good news is that, I mean, we're getting through bags fast. And I think the bags right now are getting us about $300, I do believe. Another clippy there. Right about there. And I can definitely tell that they improved everything with the cart and things going into it. So I'm happy about that. Because again, I was having a real challenge with that in the first couple episodes. And now it's not nearly as bad of a thing as it was. Oh, that's not going to go in there. Let's try aiming over there. That works. I feel like I still need a slightly bigger garbage bag at this point. A lot of that just has to do with our power at picking up garbage now. Because we're definitely picking it up at a very good pace. All right. And we're drinking beer at an even better pace. We still have yet to find a third card here. And I really want to find one more, at least one more here. I mean, we're not even a half hour in yet, so we got plenty of time to come across one. Oh man, definitely knocked a whole bunch down there. So as I'm recording this, it is once again snowing here in Champaign. Not nearly as bad as it was before. I mean, Saturday was bad, but right now it's not nearly what it was then. I mean, we're gonna probably get like 2 to 3 inches, and the time that you're watching this, I will have already been outside with my snowblower and clearing everything out that we had there. Hopefully it's going to be enough for the snowblower to actually have any kind of an effect with it. And everything that we got tonight is it's all really light and really fluffy snow. So that should be a lot easier for the snowblower to handle, I do believe, or I do hope. I'm going to hang on to that for a bit, and I'm going to see how much more stuff we can get here. Because I feel like we've got a lot of space still in our storage. Because I thought it said we had like 25 space in storage now. May have been 35 for all I know. But I thought it said at least 25. There's another card, finally. Is it going to be another creation? What do we got? It's another creation. Spark Nip this time. So we have 6 creations And still only 3 streamers. We gotta find another streamer. That's gotta be in the pile next. It just has to be. I don't even know why I say that, but I just feel like I feel like it has to be. It's some really dumb hunch that makes no sense at all. There's another valuable. Somehow got past me. Okay. Not a problem. So now working from this edge. Just seeing if we can knock things down pretty well from here. And still, at this point, can't use the portal. Again, it's got to be on those piles that are a little bit further back. So the 2 closest ones, it must not count. Oh, there's another valuable. Cool. And I wonder how close we are to another achievement. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to take a look, see. Let's see. Next achievement, we got like one for drinking 150 cans of beer. We've got one for selling 500 trash bags. We've got one for feeding the dog 20 times, so I really should start feeding the dog. Because I've not really been doing that. Poor dogs. Like, are you going to use me at all in this thing or what? So yeah, I probably should have the dog help me out quite a bit. More than I... There's a bird. I see one. Right there. It looks a lot like a sparrow. I do believe. Let's take a look. Yeah, good old house sparrow. See those all the time here. Small, sociable, and widespread sparrow dwells close to humans. Well, I guess I shouldn't say see them all the time here. I mean, it's a very popular sparrow. I mean, it's all over the place, I do believe. So that's not like a Champaign-only thing by any means. They're extremely common everywhere. Look, it's a Champaign house sparrow. You can't find those anywhere. It's so unique. Okay, let's grab my cart. I didn't have to run after it. I don't know why I did. Old habits die hard. Go ahead, sell all this. And we're going to go here and we're going to grab the cart because I'm dumb. Going to set the cart down, and then we're going to get an upgrade. We're going to spend $2,000 to upgrade the dog. And another $2,300 to upgrade the garbage bag. So let's do that. And we're going to start calling the dog a few times. So, doggo, you're in business. I'm going to throw you in the cart because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. Off you go. Let's see what you can find. While I'm busy doing my thing, I'm going to fill the bag. You can find some valuables. And we'll work together on getting some stuff done here. And working on getting another achievement. So when I fill a bag, I will then throw the bag away, come to you, see what you've gathered as valuable, and we'll go about this way. All right, you got one of them. Off I go for another bag while you search for another valuable. And maybe you'll find a streamer card. Because we have not. We found plenty of creator cards. No streamers, though. They're in here somewhere. Finding a ton of valuables, though. Alright. Bag's full. Let's go check out the dog. You're up there. What do you got? Another mask. Cool. And you don't have to click on the dog's mouth. You just got to click on the dog. And the dog will relinquish whatever it is holding. Oh, and I'm out of beer. Okay. So let's take care of that. $10 more for the inventory. 5 beers, 10 at a time. And the dog, oh, way up there. Can I click on you from here? I can't. All right, there you go. 3 more things found by the doggo. So we will come and get you again here in just a second. Because again, want to keep working on that achievement. All right. So here you go. Here's another $30 for you. Go get it. Let's find 3 more things. See what we got here. See if you can find a streamer card for us. I know they're in here. It's just a matter of where. We will definitely stumble across one. What you got? Clippy. Okay. That works. Another stick. Another broken baseball bat, rather. Okay. There's my 150 cans of beer achievement. So another one bites the dust. We've definitely been thirsty. The dog is now around the back of the pile. Or no, where are you? Doggo. Oh, what are you doing way over there? That's odd. Okay. Not gonna ask. Too late, I already did. But I'm not quite sure how Doggo got over there. Something happened there. All right, roll that in. And another mask. Okay. So we're just going to keep on employing your services here for the rest of the episode. So as soon as you're done, let's have you go back out there. It's going to be worth the money. Oh, here we go. I see it. Got a card. Please be a streamer card. Please? Yes, there we go. It's Shroud. Again, I have no idea who Shroud is supposed to be. So, just like I said before, if you know who any of these are supposed to be, definitely leave me a message in the comments. So far, the only one of these... Oh, drank a beer. Of course I did. Because I'm a dummy. I know Queso. I do not know Lyric. I do not know El Rubius. I do not know Shroud. So I could not tell you anything about those streamers. Got another one of those. And I think that's the 4th card that we found so far in this pile. Yeah, that was 4, because we found 3 creations and 1 streamer. So if it holds like the other pile did, we should have 2 more that are in this pile before it's over. And where's the dog now? I hear it around here. I don't know where. Oh, there you are. Hi. How you doing, doggo? Nicely done. Do you have one more find in you? I guess you do, because you haven't run away. Oh, there's a tire. Okay. And where are you now? There you are, way up there. Another tire. Thanks. Appreciate it, doggo. Way to be. There's another tire yet again. All right, so let's... Oh, I got denied. Let's try that again. Let's just throw this in here manually. Oh, and then, again, call the cart to you. Don't chase the cart. Call it to you. $3,000 of stuff there. So with $8,300... Do we do another round of energy and beer? Do I make the bag even bigger? Or do I make the dog better? Or do I make the power better? Let's go energy in here. Let's do that. That feels like a good combo. Back at it we go. Back at it with the doggo. Don't throw the doggo in the cart. There you go, doggo. Go get it again. Now I feel like we might be 2/3 of the way through this one. Maybe. Maybe still not. But we have made a massive dent in it. Like if I look here, yeah, we're on the fringes. Like the back end here. Another thing there. Okay, another cup from Doggo. We're gonna stay over here because this is where Doggo is. So we're gonna stay close to Doggo. See what you got. Another cup. Okay, cool. Is this bag full? Bag is full. All right. So again, my natural reaction is to hit the E button, because in so many games, E is like all commands. E is just like the generic interact command in so many games, and so now I'm just at the point where everything I do, I always hit E. Even if I'm not supposed to. Here's another card. Another one. So we got Aura in play here. Whoever you may be. Be hilarious to find cans in here. I'm almost positive he's not. Would be hilarious to find him in here. All right, there's Ore in play. So now we're closer. We got 6 creations, 5 streamers. So we're almost back to 50-50. Another stick here. And out of energy. Okay. What you got now? Another cup. Okay. There can't be too many more valuables left in here, I don't feel. I mean, we pulled a lot out. Oh, that's nowhere close. And another mask. All right, doggo's done. Let's go run this in, because that one came up so short. Not hitting the E button. And we're going to go over here, start clearing everything up, starting from this side. And then if Doggo goes over to the other side, then we'll meet him over on the other side. Yeah, he's way over there now. So let's meet him here. There you go, thank you. Are you still over here? Yeah, you're still over here. Okay. So we'll stay over here if you are. Another card. I see it. Doggo's like, you keep finding the cards. You're not letting me do my thing. Doggo's doing all kinds of other good stuff. Another streamer. So now we're at 6-6. Raptor. I know Raptor. I definitely know. I mean, not personally, but I know Raptor. I know who Raptor is. So that's good. Oh, a bird. Excellent. This looks a lot like a it's not a crow. Looks a little bit like one. Common blackbird. Okay, yeah, crow. Not the same thing at all. Recognized by its melodic song, the male is black with a bright yellow beak. Excellent. Doggo is where? Where are you at now? Back here. In the back of the pile. So we might give Doggo a break now. Doggo's done a lot for us. We got plenty of time to get the Doggo achievement. I think there's only the one. Let's see. Is there only the one? No, there's another one for feeding the dog 50 times. So we don't want to miss too many times, because then we won't end up getting the achievement at all. So maybe I'll just keep going with you. Because we got to hypothetically use the dog 10 times per pile. And I'm behind on our previous pile. I mean, I know that some of the piles get bigger, but still, we want to make sure that we get this and don't run ourselves out of opportunities because we did too much of the work ourselves and didn't utilize our best friend here where he does his best work. As long as we can keep on figuring out where he is. All right, let's see. Where are you now? Way up top there. Okay, I'm on my way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's throw that in there. I can get that one. I get that one. I see those. And again, we're just going to try knocking more of this down. Then we'll make our way back to Doggo. Because Doggo keeps on appearing at the very top of the pile. Which makes it a little bit more challenging to get to him when we're down at the bottom. Don't go away. We got more for you. He's like, you know what? I liked it better when you didn't bother me. And you did all the work yourself. Doggo's going to start asking for a pay raise at this point. Right now he's down here low with us. That works. Perfect. Don't have to chase him all that far this side. But now he's all the way back up there. All right, another clippy. Cool. Bag is full. Don't short arm it. Perfect. And Doggo is somewhere up the pile again. There you are. We've moved the pile and Doggo is still there. Doggo is talented, man. I'm telling you. Get there. Excellent. Another cup. I'm beginning to wonder if we have any more cards in here, because I feel like we've now found 7 in this pile. So we might be pretty good in terms of the number that there are to be found. At least in this pile. I mean, there's obviously a lot more cards available. But I don't know whether or not we have any here. We shall see. Doggo's down low. Nope, just a Clippy. I thought he might have found one. Because they always fall to the bottom. Let's see. I got that one myself. What has he got? Another bird. Don't know what bird this is. Nope, that's already in there. So where do we got to put you? Put you there. A Eurasian magpie. Not heard of this one. Clever bird with bright black and white plumage, known for its curiosity and intelligence. I love the fact that they show all the birds basically rifling around through garbage. I don't think they're all like that. But at least that's the way they're displayed in here. Hope the birds don't get a complex. They're like, hey, we do more than rifle through garbage, darn it. We're not being portrayed properly. Or in our best light. All right, there we go. Now we're definitely near the back of this. And out of energy. Oh, and out of beer. Out of everything. So let's go ahead. Grab some more. See where that can goes, right there. Now, I am going to spend some money, and I'm going to go ahead and accidentally on purpose get the next pile. Just so that way we have it. That's a big looking pile. We're not going to touch it. We're just going to leave it alone. Not do anything to it. I'm not going to have Doggo go over there. So we might be done with Doggo now. But I just want to make sure that we had the pile before we had any kind of a money issue or got too close to this pile being done. Because now I'm paranoid, like doing something like that. Running into a situation where we could end up not having enough money to buy another pile. Because they are starting to get more and more expensive. So we're now safe for another round. All right. I feel like we could probably have this done in like 10 minutes. Maybe even less, because we're really kind of flying through it now. So I might just push this one all the way out. Since it doesn't feel like it's going to take too much longer. Because we are absolutely at the back of it. Without a doubt. And we've got a bunch of cash. I mean, we've got, I don't even know how many valuables we've got in our cart now. A good number. I mean, we could have like $4,000 worth of stuff just here in the cart. But I do want to wait until we're like at maximum in the cart before I go and sell the stuff. For no particularly good reason other than just wanting to see how much the cart holds. All right. Another bag full. Okay, is that one to make it? Yep, I think we're good. Didn't even bother to check. Also good. No, it didn't make it. Ah, I knew I shouldn't. I had a feeling I missed that one, but I just didn't want to believe it. We got 5 beers left. I'm wondering how many more beers it's going to take to finish everything off here. Can we do it in 5 more beers? Will we need to go and buy another round from the vending machine? I do not know. We'll probably need more than 5 beers, but we'll need more than 5. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm just wishing that we could do it in 5. But yeah, we're going to need more of that. But the speed at which we now can go through a pile is quite impressive. I didn't think there was going to be any chance that we were going to get one of these done in one episode. because we had barely started this one in episode 2. Now here we are in episode 3, and this thing is just about completed. And we'll have a bunch of money to get another round of upgrades. I mean, I could get some of them now if I really wanted to, but we're just going to hold off. We'll save it for the next pile. And we've still got 2 beers left. So, I mean, there's an outside chance that we could get this done with the remaining beer that we have. Outside, but you never know. Another clippy. All right, there. And I don't think we're going to have any more cards. I think the cards are all finished. It would surprise me if there was one more here at this point. Long distance. Yes. I think we're going to get this with the beer that we got left. I am surprised by that. I would not have thought that that was going to happen, but I think we got it. We do. Look at that. Wow. What a job. A second pile is completely cleared out just like that. Let's go ahead and throw that bag away. Don't short arm your final throw. Okay. Bring that in there. $6,000 worth of valuables there. So go ahead, sell all that. We've earned $10,000. There's another achievement in the books. So with $13,000, what should we do? We're going to definitely get a bigger garbage bag. Going to definitely get a more power. And I think we're going to hold off on doing anything more with the dog. I might even get another bigger garbage bag. Yeah, let's do that. So then when we get ready for pile number 3, that tall monstrosity of a pile, we should be in pretty good shape. We've got ourselves, if we take a look at our upgrades, we're a little less than halfway on the garbage bag. We're probably pretty close to halfway on the power, close to halfway on the energy and the beer and the cart, more than halfway on the storage, and a little bit less than that on the dog, which again, we've got to keep the dog a little bit lower so we can get the dog achievement done. But we have 2 piles completely finished. We have a total of 13 cards found. 6 creations, no, 12 cards, I can count really, 6 and 6. And in our next episode, we will make our way towards that big pile there, full of stop signs and who knows what else. Where did they find so many stop signs? We'll never know. We can't ask questions. That is going to be all for this one. Though, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.